I'm attorney David Langenfeld. I'm a board-certified labor and employment law specialist with Elector Law Firm. One of the questions I get asked most often is, am I entitled to overtime pay? Well, as a general rule, the answer is yes. If you work more than 40 hours in a work week, you're entitled to overtime. And that's true even if you're paid a salary, even if you're paid a day rate, or maybe even if you're an independent contractor or a 1099 worker. Just because you get paid a salary doesn't mean you're not entitled to overtime pay. And just because you're called a manager or a team lead or an administrative worker doesn't necessarily mean you're not entitled to overtime pay. Another common violation occurs when an employer misclassifies a worker as an independent contractor or a 1099 employee. Just because you've agreed to work as one of these doesn't necessarily mean you're not entitled to overtime. Another common violation occurs when the employer requires the employee to work off the clock, to begin work before the shift starts, to continue working after the shift ends, or to work during unpaid lunch breaks. Now, if an employer violates an employee's overtime rights, what is the employee entitled to? Well, the employee could be entitled to twice the amount of unpaid overtime plus their attorney's fees. If you have questions about whether your current or a past employer owes you for your unpaid overtime, give me a call. I'm attorney David Langenfeld, and I fight for the rights of workers.